What happens when the future arrives earlier than expected and at half the price? I am Ava. Today, we're looking at a potential market executioner. Meet the MG 4X. While others are still struggling to balance cost and range, MG has just dropped a bomb in the 100,000 yuan segment. This isn't just another compact SUV, it's a technological manifesto. Is it the new king of the A segment? Or is it just a very ambitious partner for the electric transition? Let's strip down the facts and see why the giants are suddenly looking over their shoulders. Let's talk about the heart of this machine, the standard semi-solid state configuration. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a total shift in the power dynamic. While the rest of the industry is still debating when solid-state tech will be affordable, MG has gone ahead and made it the standard for the masses. Developed in a high-stakes collaboration with SAIC and Qingdao Energy, this battery is a lithium-manganese powerhouse that uses only 5% liquid electrolyte. Why is that a big deal? Because it changes everything about safety and stability. This pack passes the brutal nail penetration tests without so much as a spark, effectively neutralizing the fear of thermal runaway. But the real-world brilliance is its resilience in the cold. We are talking about a battery that retains 90% of its capacity at minus 20 degrees Celsius. No more winter range anxiety. With a 510 kilometers CLTC range, the MG 4X isn't just promising you a way to get around. It's delivering a level of high-tech reliability that was, until this very moment, exclusive to the luxury elite. It's not just a battery, it's a declaration of independence from the limitations of the past. Technical DNA, RWD, 5-link suspension and performance. MG didn't stop at the battery. They remembered that a car still needs to drive. Built on the sophisticated E3 Pure electric architecture, the 4X sticks to its roots with a rear-wheel drive, RWD, layout. We are talking about power options reaching up to 150 kilowatts, that's 201 horsepower, in a compact frame. But the real surprise? The 5-link independent rear suspension. In a segment dominated by cheap torsion beams, MG gives you precision. It's agile, it's planted, and it's arguably the most driver-centric SUV in its class. It doesn't just move you, it engages you. Step inside and the entry-level label completely evaporates. The cockpit is dominated by a crisp 15.6-inch 2.5K display, but the real magic isn't in the hardware, it's in the brain. The MG 4X features a deep integration of Doubao AI. Powered by ByteDance's latest LLM architecture, this isn't your typical, clunky voice assistant that fails at the first sign of a complex sentence. We're talking about a system that understands natural language, context, and even subtle nuances in your tone. It offers a voice interaction experience that actually feels human. Whether you're asking for a complex route bypass to avoid a sudden traffic jam or demanding a deep dive analysis of your driving efficiency, the response is instantaneous, intelligent, and oddly intuitive. But if the driver gets the tech, the passenger gets the crown. Let's talk about the Queen's seat. In a move that clearly targets the premium lifestyle market and young families, MG has equipped the front passenger throne with a professional-grade 8-point massage system and full memory functions. This seat can recline into a near-zero gravity position, turning a long road trip into a spa-like recovery session. This level of indulgence is usually reserved for executive lounges or luxury SUVs triple this price point. It's a bold statement. Comfort shouldn't be a privilege of the elite. And the tech suite doesn't stop at physical comfort. The MG 4X is packed with a highway NOA, navigate on autopilot system. Thanks to a sophisticated sensor array, it handles semi-autonomous cruising, auto-overtaking, and even ramp-to-ramp navigation with a level of smoothness that rivals high-end brands. Add to that the DIY smart parking, which allows the car to learn and replicate complex parking maneuvers in your own driveway. And you realize MG isn't just selling a car, they're selling a high-tech sanctuary. MG has effectively bridged the gap between affordable and aspirational. By bringing ByteDance ecosystem into the cabin and pairing it with class-leading physical luxury, they've created a digital base camp for the modern nomad. It's smart, it's incredibly intuitive, and frankly, it makes the traditional, screen-heavy interiors of its rivals look absolutely prehistoric. In the MG4X, you aren't just a passenger. You are the center of a personalized, AI-driven universe. So, here is the million-dollar question, or rather, the 100,000 yuan question. Is the MG4X just a new player, or is it a total regime change for the A-segment SUV market? When you look at the raw data, the conclusion is almost unavoidable. MG hasn't just built a car, they've built a value bomb. By making this semi-solid-state battery a standard configuration, they have effectively leapfrogged the entire industry's roadmap. While legacy brands are still promising this technology for their 2028 or 2030 luxury flagships, MG is delivering it right now to the everyday commuter. We're talking about a vehicle that offers superior thermal safety, unparalleled stability, and a 510 kilometers range at a price point where most rivals are still forcing you to settle for aging battery tech and compromised cold weather performance. But it's the total package philosophy that really seals the deal. You aren't just buying a battery on wheels. You're getting a rear-wheel drive enthusiast-grade chassis with a 5-link independent suspension that actually cares about how you take a corner. You're getting a digital cockpit powered by Doubao AI that actually understands your voice. And you're getting that queen seat luxury that makes your passenger feel like they're in a private jet rather than a compact SUV. MG is positioning the 4X as the new partner for a generation that refuses to choose between high-tech innovation and budget-friendly reality. They are proving that the A segment doesn't have to be the compromise segment. In my analysis, this isn't just another option in a crowded market. It is a hostile takeover of the status quo. If you are looking at an electric SUV in 2026, the benchmark has officially shifted. The MG4X is forcing every other manufacturer to justify why they are charging more for significantly less. It is ambitious, it is technically superior, and it is, without a single doubt, the new king of the 100K Yuan class. The message to the competition is loud and clear. The future isn't expensive anymore. Stay fast. Stay smart. I am Ava. Now, I want to hear from you. Does the peace of mind offered by a semi-solid-state battery make this a must-buy for your next car? Or are you waiting to see how the big names like BYD or GAC respond to this technological haymaker? Let's settle this in the comments. I'll be reading through your takes. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay ahead of the curve with the Vision Effect family. I'll see you in the next one.